Good morning, Miss London, Miss Anderson, Miss Henshin, Mr. Bonds, teachers, judges, family, friends, and my fellow scholars. My name is Ruben Gonzalez from class of 701.
Dr. King spoke to people of all ages to keep us motivated. He said to have determination in your own dignity and work to achieve excellence. His words, "Don't let anybody make you feel like a nobody," touched me as a young black child.
How are you going to shake off your
Fear?
yeah, your nervousness and your fear that you have, since this is your first time? Mm-hmm. Well, were you in it last year?
Yes.
And what happened last year?
I was scared. I didn't know.
Right. You remember you started crying? Right. So we're going to get past that this year, and we're going to step out of there, okay?
Wait, I cried on stage.
You cried on your way going up the stage, and then when you got up on the stage, you stopped and you burst out crying. Remember that? Yeah. So we're going to get past that this year.
I want you guys to keep practicing it when you go home. Try to see where in your speech you can add a body gesture. You can add some expression in your voice. If you're reading it, "I do not like when people fight each other. We couldn't get along." No, I do not like when people fight each other. We should all get along. Do you hear how that sounded differently?
You cannot still be struggling to try and read or time papers. We're going to do this like we've been practicing. So now that most of you know the words, now we're going to talk about gestures, movement, because we want our words to come alive. So I want you guys to pay close attention to Princeton, because I showed Princeton what he needs to do, and so far Princeton has just been blowing me away. Let's go, Princeton.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Does that name ring a bell? This man was extremely important. He had a story to tell. Many thought his dream wasn't popular, but he proved them wrong. When determined and working together, we can stand strong. His dream was to make the world a better place, not only for blacks, but for the whole human race.
You lied. But let me give you the story of Karina. Karina wrote this poem yesterday. Yesterday, Karina wrote this poem with a little assistant. I didn't help you that much. Sat here, wrote this poem, stayed here lunchtime, stayed here until 7, 8 period yesterday. So the rest of you have no excuse why you're still trying to memorize your poem. Very good, Karina. Excellent job. Let's go. Let me have that paper. Let me have that paper.
Can do that. Do you know why Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. went to jail? In 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested and sent to jail because he and others were peacefully protesting the treatment of blacks in Benjamin Hill in Alabama.
I know your speech. I caught it. So you have to make sure you go back and you pace yourself. And I like the fact that you were up there, you seemed smiling, but you make sure you speak with more authority and more power. And make sure you have the flow. Because there's one point you jumped from talking about Dr. King and all of a sudden you like his next quote. What next quote? Girl, you didn't even tell us about the first quote. So make sure that you have the flow going, okay? But not bad. If I was to give you on a scale of 0 to 4, I think we're at a 2+ right now. But I know you're striving for a 4, right? Okay.
You gotta stop here. You just started this. You told me this morning you did with me the first page. Who's in here? Go. Vamos. Who's in here? If you cannot try in here right now, when there's nobody in here, what's going to happen when you have to do it? So try it. Let's go.
So let's put emphasis on it. They told us.
they told us
How? Listen, how behind it.
they told us that we wouldn't get here, and there were those who said that we wouldn't get there only over their dead bodies. I just have to remember some of it, so when I actually say it could come out right, and I'm not just looking down at the paper the whole time.
How you gonna practice that?
Just by reading the thing that I struggle with the most continuously until I memorize it.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Huh?
I pretend I'm watermelon.
You pretend you're watermelon? Hey, whatever suits you. You've done it before, you've done it before. You've done it before. You've done it many times. So there's no reason for us to stand with our hands behind our back or our hands in our pockets. Boys, it's a no-no. Girls, this is not going to happen.
You have it in your head. Okay.
So let me help you. Good morning, everyone. Students, teachers, Miss Linda, and Mom. Sit up tall. Let's try that part.
Good morning, everyone. My name is
So who's everybody? Who's everyone?
Born and Baby
Yeah, you have to say who they are. Students,
and
teachers, Miss Linda,
Miss Linda
and Mom.
Thank you. One thing that Chantel did well.
One thing that Chantal did well is that she sang loud and proud, and when at the end she sang more louder, so all the way back here at the last chairs, they could hear her.
Right. So you know what? I actually want to comment on that. Chantel did an excellent job with raising her voice at the end.
Yeah.
That's called giving it emphasis, so that her more important words, she raised her voice with. So that's a good technique, because when you do that, then the audience, you let the audience know how important those words are. Definitely. And then one thing that I want you to remember, saying thank you. You have to thank the audience. Okay? So if it happens that you forget, it's okay. When you do remember, where do you focus your eyes?
The clock.
On the clock, right?
Since my speech is about bullying, I'm gonna at the end say stop bullying, bullying is not very nice. Thank you.
All right. So now, Chantel, make sure that you know what, let's practice it. Do the end part of your speech. Yes.
Justice for equality. Thank you.
All right. Where should your eyes be?
Clock.
So one more time.
Justice for equality. Thank you.
Miss Burke said that you weren't doing it.
Yeah, I was doing it. I was not here.
So you're doing it now. Well, I'm glad you showed up today, because on the program I had to put your name. Okay, so you're doing it. You're the only one that's doing it from your class. Okay, wonderful. Let's go. So there's certain things, certain words that you're saying, and I see the passion in your face. And then there are other times I see you, it's kind of like this. It's like you forget. It's almost like you're taking on a character when you're on the stage, and you forget about being who you are and just become that person, and forget about the nerves and everything and just let go. You're saying some powerful words. I, me. You're saying those words, but it's almost like I, me. And then you squint a little bit, I, me. But it's I, me. I want to see some body language in there. I want to see you really get into it, because what you're saying, I was born on a Tuesday. He was born on whatever you said. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost, I want the audience to feel this thing. But if you're up there and it's like, I, me, and every now and then you come, you go, but you don't remain consistent. Because you have the words. I want you to slow down. and let the audience savor it. Have you ever had a good meal and you just wanted to keep on eating it? It was so good. When you get up there to speak, you want the audience to say, I just want her to keep going. It is so good that I want her to just, so when you're speaking, you want the audience to taste and feel your words to the point that they're like this. That girl is good. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I want you to do. Don't get up there and go so fast that they're like, what did she just say? Did you hear what she just said? I didn't hear what she said. You heard what she just said? Because I didn't hear what she said. Oh, okay. And then when you finish that, oh, that was nice. That was really nice. You don't want that. It was like, girl, you killed that thing. That's what all of you want, right? Yes. I know.
So, before I can go further, let me call my first contestant. From 3rd grade, Jadale Castillo. Good morning, PSI 184. Welcome parents, teachers, and judges. My name is Jadale Castillo and I'm in 3rd grade. My teacher's name is Miss Muhammad. And today I'm going to be doing a poem on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Raised his voice for what was right. Decided to bring people together and unite, colored and white. His wise words were very clever. His wise words were very clever. A speech that intertwined the nation. Now there is less hate and discrimination. A better world for children is what he created. A true African American activist that will be remembered and forever missed. He began civil rights movement, won the Nobel Peace Prize, and became a Southern Christian leader and brought American pride. Thank you. So our next contestant is MLK Oratory. Good morning, Miss Linda, Miss Anderson, Miss Hendrickson, Mr. Barnes, judges, teachers, students, and staff, and invited guests. My name is MLK Oratory, and I'm from class 302. Dr. King had a dream about bringing blacks and whites together as a team. He knew this would make a better world for us, walking hand in hand who God we trust. America wanted blacks' power to be frozen, attacking us with dogs, guns, and hoses. Life for us was no bed of roses, but we were chosen to do great things. Dr. King let freedom ring, helped all the races unite, so our future could be bright. 1965, the march in Alabama was held. Dr. King spoke of injustice. He put the people before himself. He said we're on the move now. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Come on, sing it with me. for all, I pray this mighty fight that will never fall. Thank you. Wow, freedom is ours and he is praying. Next, we're gonna have Princeton Chan. My name is Princeton Chance. I'm in class 301. Today I'll be sharing my own poem about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Does that name ring a bell? This man was extremely important. He had a story to tell. Many thought his dream was impossible, but he proved them wrong. When determined and working together, we can stand strong. Because he wants to make the world a better place. Not only for blacks, but for the whole human race. Martin's dream is the reason people are treated the same. That's why it's imperative we all remember his name. Herbert Matuti Jr. Good morning, Miss Linda, Miss Henderson, Miss Anderson, Mr. Barnes, teachers, judges, and my fellow scholars. My name is Herbert Matute Jr. from class 402. Today I will be sharing my original poem about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If he was alive to see this day, I wonder what Dr. King would say. Will he be proud and nod his head, or sadly shake his head instead? I often stop, reflect and think, where would we be without Dr. King? He fought for rights and equality that opened doors for you and me. I often stop, reflect and think, where would we be without Dr. King? Today in our school communities, we are the ones to fulfill his legacy. As a student here at 184, I exemplify what's expected each day I walk through our doors. Our teachers, our APs, and principal all model ways we can be exceptional. Dr. King led the way by walking tall, so there's no excuse. We should not fall. Don't let all the time Dr. King go to jail, go to waste, all for nothing because we failed to grab hold of many opportunities that he sacrificed for you and me. So join me in my endeavor to fulfill his legacy so that if he were alive to see the day, he would nod in approval because he paved the way. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He paved the way. Last but not least is Mr. Eddie Fernandez. Good morning, Miss Linder, Miss Hendrickson, Miss Anderson, Mr. Bonds, judges, students, parents, and staff. I am Eddie Fernandez from class 401. My teachers are Miss Marshall, Miss McAllister, and Miss Worrell. We remember Dr. Martin Luther King on this day. He had a dream. I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. He fought what was wrong and taught us what's right, and showed us love instead of hate. His message meant to set us free. So on this day, let freedom ring. To one day, reunite this world that strives for peace and equal rights. So today, let us all stand to remember this brave and courageous man whose dream lives on without a doubt. Because of him, we would not be where we are now. Let peace and love be your guide. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King, for knocking down the walls between the world and I.
Good morning, Miss Linder, Miss Anderson,
Ms. Hendrickson, Mr. Bonds, teachers, judges, family, friends, and my fellow scholars. My name is Prince Jeridor from class 702, and today I stand here as a proud scholar of Newport Street School. Dr. Martin Luther King was a great scholar and reader. His words were so powerful that they caused people to make a change to move. On March 25, 1965, in Montgomery, Alabama, Dr. King delivered an entitled speech called "Our God is Marching On," and he said, "They told us that we wouldn't get here, and there were those that told us that we will only get here over their dead bodies. But all the world today knows is that we are here, and that we are standing beyond the power of forces in the state of Alabama, and saying that we won't let anything take us back." Despite Dr. King wanted the world, despite the many marches that kept going, despite the church burnings and the threats of bombings, the water hose and dogs attacks, they would still keep moving forward beyond the hatred and racism. Dr. King said that no one would let him go back and that he will continue to go forward. There are people that told me I wouldn't be successful and that I would get left back and fail. But today I stand here better than I was before. Dr. King and his followers never gave up, no matter how many difficult times they faced. Neither will I. I will not let anyone and anything stop me from succeeding. I'm moving here to high school, college, and eventually owning my own business. I ain't gonna let no one turn me around. Thank you.
Will Shania, please take the stage.
Good morning, 184. I'm Chanel Rowe from class 801, here today to represent for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. legacy so we can all continue it today. Good morning to staff. Good morning to teachers that help these fellow scholars today come on stage and do their best today. Good morning to Miss Linda, Miss Anderson, and more. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. Courage is the ability to do something that frightens one. Power is simply to be strong. You need both of these to overcome fear. If you ever take a hit or a bump to your way to success, don't let it break you. Because Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. has been put in jail, and life was threatened repeatedly. Just like the decimal that after the decimal point, there's a line above because it's repeated." Dr. Martin Luther King, we need to finish your work. Racial equality, equal job opportunities, equal wages for everyone, and fair justice to live in a world where we could grow up and be judged by the content of our character instead of the color of our skin. We are all black. You see, we black. We black. We black. We black. We black. You see, you black. 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 Okay, I want everybody to start clapping it up. Clap it up. No, let's go. Clap it up. I'm black and I'm proud.
them. But I want everybody to know to be black and proud no matter what skin you are. Because you ain't a boss if you ain't never take a loss.
But before we announce the winners, this event could not be possible. I want to recognize each and every coach that is here today, beginning with Miss Huggins. Miss Huggins. Miss Sutton and Miss Newport. Miss Gaylor Rios and Miss Warner are not here today, but and for our Miss Henry, are you still here? Miss Henry. Let's give Miss Henry a nice round of applause. But most of all, who always takes the torch, a nice big standing round of applause. Make some loud noise for Miss McKeon.